So gave me an excuse to jump back into that.
Did it actually?
And,
huh. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No. Ryan, no one is coming in through that street. I'm looking at that. No one's making it through that.
Yeah, no. No one is... no one's making it through that.
No. No, they is not.
Like, that's not even like, oh yeah, just the plow and drive through to get the rest of the street. That is you will have to back up because there's not room to turn around. You know, the streets aren't that wide.
It's over.
It's been nice revisiting Xenoblade X though, because I haven't played it since the Wii U, and they added I bought it when it came out because I was like, it was like one of my like white whales of what I've been waiting for a while. But I didn't get too deep into it on my replay until the Switch 2 update came out, and it's honestly because they made a shit ton of changes like on a mechanical level, so it's not as grindy, and so like exploration's a little better, and it makes the game way more fun. Like, I mean, I liked it. Like no other game kind of scratches this game's itch of how well it does like exploration and like traversal and stuff. But there were definitely some growing pains, with some weird design decisions.
Like making the main character British.
No, not that one. This one. You're thinking of the other ones.
I thought you said Xenoblade 2.
No, I said Xenoblade X. I don't like to. I'm a Xenoblade 2 hater. Straight up.
Yes.
That game, I'm sorry, bro. Literally, everyone's like, oh, yeah, no. It gets really good after Chapter 4. And it's like, dude, Chapter 5 is halfway through the fucking game.
Yeah.
My problem, too, is, like, I'm not opposed to all, like, the super, like, jokey tone and everything, but 2, I think, goes a little far for my liking. Like, it gets to a point where, like, it genuinely undercuts, like, the actual story they're trying to tell is great. Like, and this is why, like, I feel like playing Xenoblade 2 was the first time I realized, like, a story can be legitimately good and not be told properly.
Oh, believe me, I know that shit all too well.
Like, not just like, oh yeah, the idea of this story was really good, but no, the story is actually well written. If when presented in like a written summary of the events of the story, I'm like, yeah, this is incredible. And then you're playing it and you're like, ugh.
Have you ever heard of this thing called Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones? I thought that skin was Shion for a half a second. It's Rukia from Bleach, but she can be pretty much any black-haired anime girl you want because Bleach's designs are fairly generic.
But yeah, it's like...
I don't mean that as a bad thing, just in general.
Because it's like... the game will treat a character almost entirely as a joke. Or, like, make them into, like, a pervert, for comedic purposes, because, that's apparently funny. And then at the drop of a hat, expect you to actually, like, care about them as a character and not as, like, the brunt of a joke. And it's like, it can't work for me. You can't just, like, because I guess some people are able to separate that stuff. I can't. Like, you show me, you treat a character as a joke, I'm going to see them as a joke. Like, you can't.
So it has a very persona issue to it?
Yeah, basically. It's like you can't make that separation, because it's like the thing is like the separation goes further than side content versus main story stuff. Like this is all how characters are treated in the main story in the first couple chapters, and it's like it's hard to get past that. Like the ending, like the final few chapters of that game are excellent. For most people, it makes it all worth it. I can't say it does for me, because it doesn't like I don't know, it doesn't save the early half of the story for me. Because at the core of it, I was not super invested in all of the characters, because of how a lot of them were treated early on.
Yeah, I get that.
It's like good for people who can enjoy it, but like, and it's still a good game. Like I joke about it here and there about like how it's shit, but it's still a good game. It's just
no. I will forever despise Xenoblade 2 for taking up so much of my fucking time at E3 that one year. Dear fucking God, it's still going on, I'm pretty sure. If you check back in on Nintendo's stream, it's probably still going.
Yeah,
I hated that shit so much.
And like
Xion, the most transgender Kingdom Hearts character. First of all, that seems like a high bar to reach. Also, from what I know about Xion, they are a reconstruction of Sora using his memories, and they just made him into a girl, which is quite an interesting thing. But yeah, I'll agree with that, Guessapina. I don't know enough about Kingdom Hearts to disagree.
Like my thing, right? Also, is a lot of the ending of Xenoblade 2 is basically, oh shit, it's connected to Xenoblade 1, and it's like, a lot of people go nuts with like the lore with that shit. I don't really care, because like it's so inconsequential because the games at large are still like, even Xenoblade 3, which elevator pitch is literally combining the worlds of 1 and 2, even that stands alone, like, story-wise. And then on top of that, it's just, like, it gets to a certain point where it just feels convoluted. Like, a big reason why I didn't go back to X for a while was there was, like, they added a bonus chapter, and it basically, like, ham-fisted, like, a connection to the mainline games, and I'm like, a lot of people
like Persona 5! Again!
Like, I enjoyed the connections between 1, 2, and 3. It feels like they could all coexist. Like, everything, like, makes sense. Having X be connected with the rest of it to me feels like a bridge too far, and gets to like overly convoluted like Kingdom Hearts territory.
Okay, I have a question. I have a genuine question about Xenoblade.
Yeah, what's up?
Xenoblade is like, it's part of Xenogears or Xenosaga, right? One of those two?
Sort of. This is where the connection and the obsession with it also bothers me. Is there's a lot of references to Xenogears and Xenosaga. So I have to double check.
Is it like a spiritual successor, like made by a separate like industry now?
It's the same director from back in the day.
Okay.
But there's like references. And as time has gone on, he's gotten closer and closer to, like, basically spelling out and trying to connect it to Xenogears and Xenosaga. I don't think it's outright connected in the way people say it is, at least not yet. Like,
it's very clear that they're working towards it, but, like, it's not there yet.
Yeah, it's like they might get there. But right now, it's not much more to me than, like, references, and, like, Easter eggs.
Yeah, it's like how everyone says that, like, all Pixar movies are in the same universe because they all have the same drawing of a dick in them or whatever. You know?
Yeah, it's like sometimes see, I'm kind of a curmudgeon in that regard. I'm like, dude, not
what
everything
does
has to
that
be
word
cracked,
mean?
like,
Ryan, get your word of a day calendar off the wall. What does that mean?
I'm like an old man with some of that shit. It's like, dude, sometimes
Is curmudgeon just old man?
yeah, it's like basically old grumpy dude.
Why is there a word for that?
No idea. But it's like, not to be a stick in the mud about it, it's like sometimes references and Easter eggs can just be that. You know?
Yeah.
Plus, like, I don't think it's that fun when everything is, like, forced to connect. Because then it feels like, I almost feel like it almost limits things even more. Because it's like, well, now stuff has to work within the confines of this, you know? But then if they play around with that at all and, you know, give themselves more leeway, well, then you might end up in, like, retcon territory,
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Guessapina, please kill that man in chat. Thank you. I will forever defend the idea Kingdom Hearts mostly makes sense if you actually play the game. I say mostly because I'm not going to lie to myself entirely.
Well,
You've made me narrate a video about Kingdom Hearts and how it doesn't make sense.
I think the thing with Kingdom Hearts is the mainline games all make perfect sense. It's when you start...
They're all mainline games is the thing.
Well, like I'm talking like the main, like, how numbered entry. You know?
It's like how when Nintendo makes a fucking handheld Zelda game, it's not like it doesn't exist. No, these are all games that exist and games that, like, are important. Other than, like, the ones that released on, like, the fucking Nokia phones back in the day. That doesn't count. It's like...
Well, yeah, and I'm not...
That kind of stuff we don't care about. That one was made for money. Well, because yeah, the Nokia people were giving away cash. But
it's like, I'm not saying they don't matter, but, like, if you literally just want to play 1, 2, and 3, you're chilling. It's smooth sailing. It's when you get into all those other games is where it's like...
Well, I'd argue that the other games actually make you understand it more than less. I think part of the issue comes from the fact that there is context that you're missing between, like, 1 and 2, so a lot of people get overly confused by it.
Yeah, I guess
3 makes absolutely no fucking sense if you just play the numbered titles. Yeah, that tracks. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, I still do not believe that Kingdom Hearts 3 is a real game that released. Because the thing about it for me is, Kingdom Hearts 3 is probably the first game that I really, like, heard about that took forever to get made.
Dude, I remember...
Like, it just released on a random Tuesday. Like, it wasn't an event or anything, it just released.
I remember going to my, at the time, girlfriend's house, and her dad was playing it, and, like, I almost couldn't believe I was seeing, like, the Kingdom Hearts 3 played on a TV. Like, I still can't believe it actually, like, properly exists.
Dude, okay. When you were a kid, did you ever have that moment of, like, seeing someone play a video game in public and you were like, holy shit, other people do this?
Yeah, it actually...
Like, I remember back when I was on the bus heading to school, like elementary school, I saw a kid playing Pokemon Fire Red on a white GBA SP, and I was like, what? I play that!
Yeah.
I'm like, I have that! I know what this is!
Yeah, believe it or not, it was actually seeing my ex-girlfriend's dad play video games at the house, because, like, I'm so used to, like, a lot of my friends just kind of play multiplayer shit, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, before then, like, the concept of other people playing single-player games was weird to me, because I was like, wait a minute, only I do that.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, so then seeing the guy bust out, like, Final Fantasy or Assassin's Creed, it was like, wait a minute, but I play those.
It's, you know, Assassin's Creed, I could see, like, a dad playing that. Because, like,
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed is probably, like, the most boomer-coded franchise of all time.
It's the most
Like,
boomer-coded, modern, like, successful franchise.
Yeah. Like, it's not like Doom or something where, like, your dad played that back in the day. Like, my dad played the fuck out of Doom. My dad apparently fucking loved the Simpsons Doom mod back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, you know, games like Doom, that don't count. Like, that's the game your dad played because he was, you know, like, a kid or a teenager when that happened, you know?
Yeah. Although I should clarify that the dad was very young. He was not like he was not. He was. I think at the time he was like early or mid 30s. I think.
Ah. Wait.
I'm not exactly keeping track
How old
of
were you
everyone
at the
doing.
time?
This was high school.
So you were within like the. Okay. That's just a young father.
So I was around like 16, 17.
Yeah, that dude had a kid at the same age you were over at his daughter's house.
Yeah, they were early, but
hey, no judgment. It's just an observation.
listen, shit happens sometimes, you know.
Yeah. And you know, if you're in the position to, you know, take care of yourself and your family, like, there ain't no issue with that.
Yeah.
No judgment
All
from
right.
me.
Am I hopping on the fort?
Yeah, hop on the fort.
My sister came home one day from work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it felt like because of her shift that week, her schedule that week, it felt like I had not seen her in like days.
Dude, yeah, I get that.
My first interaction with her was her walking in and saying, "I'm about to hop on the blocks."
Hop on the block.
Yeah, she immediately after working like 3 12-hour shifts back to back, she fucking hops on Roblox with her coworkers and her boyfriend. I'm like, all right, cool.
Good for her. Good for her. Because I work like early frickin' mornings, I would have days like that. I've gotten better with. I'm no longer passing out in the middle of the day for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm actually like. I guess it's.
Are you eating better? Are you going outside more? Because some of it could be like.
Neither of those. I'm eating like less. Like it's weird. I actually no. I'm eating more. Like anytime. Like it's weird. I don't know.
I mean, like, a lot of people really do undereat. And it's like...
Yeah.
It's weird, because sometimes also, right, somebody will work out all the time and not lose weight, not because of their eating habits, but because of, like, their lack of them.
Yeah.
It's like, you can legit undereat, and then your metabolism is, like, really slow. So, like, sometimes some people, to get, like, healthier, will actually have to eat more. Because they'll just undereat and then their body won't have fuel, their metabolism will be too slow.
I wonder if that's what happened to me, because I was eating like an Uncrustable and a fucking Monster every day, and that was it. I'm not gonna.
That was my diet for a while.
Yeah.
Uncrustable, a Hot Pocket, and a Monster.
Yo, a Hot Pocket? You were out here living large.
Dude, you know what I learned? Because let me tell you, welcome
you put a Hot Pocket in the microwave upside down and it cooks better and doesn't explode. That's what I'm gonna tell you that shit right now.
No, the vision, my friend, is to give up on the microwave entirely and toss it in the air fryer for like
okay,
10,
listen. Listen, if I want a Hot Pocket, I don't want a Hot Pocket in 15 minutes. I want a Hot Pocket yesterday when I want a Hot Pocket. I need that. I will eat that shit frozen.
I will say, though, it's worth it.
Yeah, pretty much everything is better in an air fryer than it is in the microwave. Like, that's... Other than, like, soup. You shouldn't put soup in the air fryer. Though maybe you should, just to figure out what happens. I do have multiple cans of soup. I did request soup this week, because I was like...
Yeah,
me and Parla went out to a restaurant, and when they had, like, their soup of the day was just chicken noodle soup, and I was like, it has been, like, 10 years since I've had a chicken noodle soup, and I was like, damn, this shit actually kind of fire.
Dude, nothing hits like a good soup. Like, I love me some like crab or some crab or lobster bisque or like some clam chowder.
No. What you want is a delicious chicken and dumplings. You want a beef stew.
Yes, that too. Mm.
Like, you a gnocchi. Like, you gotta get some good shit.
Nothing, man.
If you have
like
a solid potato leek soup, a little bit of broccoli and cheddar, you know.
You know, I didn't even realize how much good soup there is. I've eaten and enjoyed all of those things.
Exactly. You got... Like, most of the time when I'm out at a restaurant and I get the choice between a soup or a salad, most of the time, like, I'm gonna get a salad because I enjoy, you know... I enjoy a nice Thousand Island dressing and lettuce.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, eating healthy is kind of easy for me because I just legitimately like vegetables and shit. Like,
dude, like, the thing with eating, like, vegetables and shit is, like, those shits are good if you know how to cook. Also, I will say, I love, you know, you gotta have your chicken, broccoli, and rice. Motherfucker, it is, like, no extra calories. Put some fucking salt on that shit. Like...
Dude, yeah, seasoning legit changes everything, bro. Like,
but like just anything, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika. Put some Italian fucking seasoning that you put on a sandwich on it, please. Don't just eat bare fucking chicken.
Yeah, right. Like the people who don't put any seasoning or anything on their stuff. It's like, dude. Like, come on, man.
That is not... Those aren't calories.
Like, don't deprive yourself.
It's pretending that, like...
And if a little bit of salt and pepper makes that much of a difference, you probably gotta cut down elsewhere.
You're not a caveman, we invented Tabasco for a reason. Yeah! No, like, I think a lot of people, when it comes to eating healthy like that, they straight up are, like more unhealthy than more people not. Like, there is something actually mentally wrong with you, and you should probably seek help from a doctor. Like, I'm not even joking. Like,
oh yeah, no, a lot of
that's a dangerous obsessive.
I feel like it would be very easy to like not like brainwash yourself, but like overthink yourself into developing an eating disorder.
Yeah, it's definitely an eating disorder. Like, I had that before where I was so, like, worried about, like, calorie counting. I think this was, yeah, it was last year, I think, or the year before that. Because I keep track of my calories, because, you know, I want to be at a bit of a deficit. That way I don't, like, I'm pretty content with how I look and everything, but, you know, I want to stay healthier, you know, like...
Yeah, you know, so after a certain point, it's not even about...
My family has a lot of issues with, like, you know, diabetes and stuff in our line, and it's like... Yeah. My doctor's like, yeah, you're about as healthy as you can be given the circumstances, but I want to make sure, you know, like, I'm around here for a little bit longer, naturally.
Yeah.
Like, you can very easily, if you focus too much on those numbers, you will go insane. Like, it's not safe, it's not healthy. I was counting calories for, like, like, if I drank, like, half of a soda, I would be obsessing over, like, the amount of sips compared to, like, the size of the thing. It's just like, no, that's a problem. You need to stop this. Just stop.
Yeah.
Also, going back to what Gesapina said, I was not trying to ignore you. I just got on a sidetrack. French onion soup, that is quite possibly, like, that's probably, like, top 3 soups. Like, I'd probably put that, like,
good French onion soup in a while.
Dude, it's so good. I love French onion soup.
My thing is,
like,
right,
that's probably, like, my number 2.
Soups.
That's probably after, like, chicken and dumplings, but after that, I fucking love a French onion soup.
My thing, right? All the other soups I can just have whenever. I feel like I have to be in the mood for French onion soup.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because it's a very, like, distinct combination of flavors. So, like, you got to be in the mood for it. Like,
Dude.
if you want it and are expecting it, it's great. If you forget what French onion soup tastes like and you get it on a whim, you're probably gonna not be have a good time.
The best French onion soups I ever had was in Gettysburg. Sounds nice.
Gettysburg, really?
Interesting. You know, it doesn't surprise me for Gesapina, to be honest. She always got something special.
I'm hopping on the fort. I was gonna say I'm hopping on the fort, but I gotta download a fucking update.
Okay. Well, I was like, when you said you were hopping on fort the first time, I was just finishing this match, so I was like... And of course, the one time I'm like, okay, I can probably, like, squeeze in one game. It's one of the games where I'm, like, straight up, like, in this shit for, like, days. Top 10 without effort. It was, like, a nicer restaurant, so that's probably why. Nah, like... Where you'll get, like, the best foods you'll have are just entirely random places, in my opinion. I've had some delicious fucking gnocchi in my life. Like, it's so good. I got that shit in a random Hobbit-themed restaurant in, like, I forget, like, we were either in, like, DC or Gettysburg or something, and there was a fucking Hobbit restaurant, and we were all starving, and we were just like, fucking fine, well, and that shit hit is the thing, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that shit did not exist on the plate for more than, like, 10 minutes. Like, and it's a huge fucking plate of gnocchi. And I'm just like, I'm devouring that shit, dude. Though, to be fair, pretty much at any time, like, you are hungry, food is gonna hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
One time, like, my family was, like, we were out, like, shopping all day, or had some, like, large excursion we had to go on. And, like, I had not eaten, like, all day. And we stopped at Chili's on the way home, and I got myself, a spicy chicken sandwich there. And let me fucking tell you, that chicken sandwich was gone before the waitress left the table. It was gone. No exaggeration. I inhaled that. No, there was nothing left. That does seem like canon Hobbit behavior. I don't know shit about The Hobbit. I tried reading it once and I straight up just could not get into it. My mom liked it. I know that. But yeah, like, nothing, like, I hopefully, like, you know, let's hope, like, the snow is fine by, like, tomorrow, and then we can, like, just head out, because I want to go to Applebee's with you tomorrow, because I was looking at their menu, like, last week when I brought up us hanging out, and they got, I forget what it was, I think it was, like, they have, like, straight up, like, fried pickles, like, fried pickle for, like, fries, and I'm like, damn, I want to try that shit so bad.
Dude, there's a local-ish joint. If you ever want fried pickles, bro.
Don't say it. On stream, remember.
I'm not. But when I have money, I will take you there if you end up liking fried pickles, because they have the best ones.
I mean, I like pickles in general. Hold on. What, I need to see. Was it actually like fried pickles?
Weird. So it's weird. I like the taste of pickles. I like pickled juice. Like, I like the... when stuff
crispy
is
pickle fries. It is actually... I was right.
Like, I like that stuff. I can't do the actual taste, like the slimy texture of an actual pickle. I can do them fried. I can do when something's got a hint of it, like if it's cooked in pickle juice. I can't do the actual pickle. I don't know why.
That's fair. You know, it's a textural thing. I get that. That's completely reasonable. I'm sure there's something for me I could have, but like right now I just can't think of one. But you know, there are quite a few things I have textural issues with. Oh, like for me, unfortunately, I do love a lot of pastas, but I cannot handle like the pastas that are like the small balls. Like I can, yeah, like the small tiny like ball pasta I hate, because texturally it makes me feel like I'm like I am eating eggs. I do not want to eat fish eggs. I don't. And it's the same thing with like sushi for me. I'm like I like sometimes if I get a good sushi, I'm good with it. If I get like a fucking like a bad like if I get a bad one, I'm like I am eating slime. I don't want to eat slime right now. I don't want to eat slime. I don't want to eat slime. That's how it feels. That is straight up how it feels, man. By the way, while waiting for you, I did in fact get to the top 2, and I'm just waiting to see what this man is, because I might get a dub before you even install. Guess a peanut. You're saying words of pasta, and I don't know what they are off the top of my head. Like, yes, probably, that's probably what I mean. But I don't know. I'm not a pasta aficionado. I'm not Mario. This dude is literally just running from fucking, like, area to area with his fucking jetpack. I hate this dude so much. I hope he, like, straight up, like, I hope this is the only, like, enjoyment he gets out of life. Like, brother! Dog, this is ridiculous. He is literally playing build in zero build right now by just carrying 50,000 of these fucking tower blocks around. Like, bro. And he's about to fucking fly again. Again. Dude. I got him.
Let's go.
Fucking idiot. I hate this dude. Guess Rapina kill this man in real life. Fair I am. Pastina are little stars, Pepe are little orbs. I think the stars I might be fine with because they don't look like eggs. You are named after a pasta. This is true. I still have yet to receive proof that you are not some sort of mafia heiress. Like, everything seems to point towards that being the case, to be perfectly honest. Okay, now we are waiting for Ryan again. One day Ryan will return from the war.
Jesus Christ. Shit's only at like 2%. What the fuck?
How many gigs is this update, Ryan?
No idea.
Why is it not telling you, Ryan? What did you do?
Find out.
Who says I'm not a collection of rats in a trench coat? You type a lot better than I would assume rats would, to be honest.
That should say 88 hours, bro. My oh.
We're
what
cooked.
the fuck? Dude, what the... Dude, I fucking hate Xfinity, bro. I hate them.
That's it. There's only one thing we can do. It's time to load up fucking... It's time to load up fucking Bloons Tower Defense, baby. Bloons Tower Defense co-op.
Chill stream it is, I guess.
Yeah, seems good.
Alright. Oh, I can't remember last time I booted up Bloons Tower Defense. Which one are we doing? 6?
Yes.
Yeah? Alright.
Oh god, I'm trying to fucking change my fucking Twitch thing to the right category, and then as soon as I do it, it's just starting playing like loud noises from a different stream. Twitch's layout is so garbage. Like I really hate to say it as someone who like wants to do more on this platform, but like dear lord, they need to like control their shit better. Like it's designed in such a stupid way. You know what? Hold on. Let me see. Is there a co-op challenge today? There is! Ryan, you're joining me for this co-op challenge.
Yay!
Because I don't particularly enjoy playing just, like, normal balloons.
That's fair.
I'm assuming you just imagine me in a pinstripe suit 24/7. It's just like a pinstripe, like it's like a mafia boss, but their head is like a rat head. That is, I think that, I think that's the Guessapina I know. Anyway, I've sent you the invite.
Alrighty. I don't even think I have it on Steam, so I might have to play in the browser.
Can you do that? I thought this game cost money. You do own this game on Steam. We've played before. I know this.
Do we?
Yeah.
Whoop. Well, it's time to find out if I can run it.
Oh, what? Oh, right, your laptop's destroyed.
Yeah, time for the moment of truth. Oh god, what the fuck? It's been so long I have to sign back in on Steam.
Christ.
Oh, fuck. Oh, what's my Steam password?
Don't say it on stream. I think a calculator can run Bloons games. Right now, I'm just like prepping to like. We are not allowed to use any of the Paragon towers because those shits tank performance like nothing else. I don't know why. I guess it's because there's 50,000 entities on screen at all time with Paragons, but like. I don't get it. I don't know why.
Something went wrong while attempting to sign you in.
Damn.
Okay, I just had to reopen Steam. That's weird.
Okay.
Can't say I've ever had that happen before. I last played Bloons Tower Defense 6 on September 26, 2023.
Damn.
It's alright. You wanna know the last time we played Call of Duty Zombies is?
One.
November 12th, 2022. At least that was the last time I played it.
Yikes.
Alright, gotta download the Bloons update.
Oh my god.
It's fine, it's like almost done already.
Okay.
Like 2 seconds. I ain't even cracked open my monster yet.
Damn. People are sharing clips of One Piece on Twitter again, and dear lord, you know what? I've started to see why so many people enjoy AI animation, because this shit just looks like purely AI generated. It looks wrong. I don't understand One Piece, and I don't think I ever will.
From what I can gather, the length of it does not justify itself.
It insists upon itself.
Like, it's just like
it
bog
insists
standard,
upon
like,
itself, Lois. It insists upon itself, Lois.
Like, it's like bog standard, like shonen, and then stretched out for like tons of episodes. And apparently, recently, it's actually been like the manga's been like straight up bad.
Like Chainsaw Man.
Don't even get me started.
I'd like to get you started on this actually, because I haven't seen anything Chainsaw Man recently. Like, I just heard like the past several chapters, people going, "No, what? Why?"
Well, because my thing, right, is the main character has absolutely, like, regressed, and, like, it makes sense story-wise.
Oh, okay.
But the problem is, right, realizing that just because it makes sense story-wise does not mean it makes for a compelling character arc. But, like, there's only so many times where you can watch your main character regress and just talk about wanting sex before it's like, alright, man, like, do something, you know? It's like, I don't know. It's just like, well, before, like, part one, right? You could kind of delude yourself into thinking it was deeper than it was. Like, you could, you know, like, you could be like, oh, you know, this thing was a metaphor for this, you know, stuff like that. Like, but then part two, it just kind of skips any all pretense. It's just there was really, really good parts of it, like early on. Like, early part two was awesome. The art was incredible. The story was really well done. And then it just kind of hit a point after a certain moment where I have to, like, force myself to care. To the point where unless I start hearing good shit, I might actually drop it, which I never thought I'd say after part one and how good that was. It's like the pacing of it, it's like slower, which I don't mind, but the problem is it's slower and the writing is worse. So it's like you gain nothing from the story slowing down and taking its time, because the story doesn't explore anything actually like deep yet.
Oh god, yeah, I get it, man. I get it. I get it. Fucking. Please join the balloons, number one. Number two.
Oh yeah.
God, like. I could go on for days about the fucking laundry list of shit that's wrong with My Hero, and how the ending is stupid as shit and very clearly written by a fucking dumbass. But like, it's just like there are parts in that where it just the entire story stops, and it's just nothing. And like, I like some good slice of life, and I like some good like filler content. They are not good at it. They are terrible at it.
And the thing too with it, right, is it's also not what you were there for. You know?
Mm-hmm. Like...
Alright. What upgrades are you doing for your Dart Monkey?
I don't know yet. Dart Monkey I never focus on early. I'm getting my sniper on. I always remember you carry the burden of SAO being a bad adaptation. Yes, I will always be mad that the studio that got contracted to do Sword Art Online decided to cut out literally all of the internal dialogue and multiple arcs, and is currently doing really bad in terms of business right now because they decided to skip doing like 5 fucking arcs. So they're caught up to where the author is writing, and the author is just like, I'm not gonna write faster for you. I'm good. I'm chillin'. Why don't you adapt Moon Cradle yet, you fucking idiots? That's...
Mm-hmm.
Honestly sounds like their fault. Yeah, it is their fault. They fucked it up real bad. Removing basically all of the internal dialogue is a bad move, turns out. Who could have guessed? And removing characters and arcs. And changing designs for some reason. But yeah, like, even in arcs where things are, like, supposedly happening, like, My Hero has... The point where I stopped reading My Hero the first time was a section that entirely focused on the villains. And what's strange is that the villains are some of the best characters, and are some of the best written characters overall. The issue is, what they did with this segment is putting these villains, like, first of all, they have to go through a dumbass trial and tribulation that takes fucking hours and has nothing. Just nothing. And then, like, they have an entire thing where they're trying to fight another evil organization to basically take control of them. And none of those characters are good. They're all terrible. Every single one of them is boring, have bad designs, they're all dumb as shit. No, like, one of them matters. And in the end, it actually doesn't matter, because it's like, they have, it is, the Meta Liberation Army. They have one lieutenant who is related to another character in the show, but they do nothing with this, and it doesn't help any in making, like, the other character more dynamic, because we're like, it's already part of one of the main 3 characters' plots, where it's like the secondary plot of the entire thing is about how, like, there's this one family of the second, like, highest ranking hero, and it's like an entire hellscape, like, and how like he essentially, like, he basically murdered his first kid, like, he bought his wife, and he's essentially doing eugenics to create super soldiers. And, like, this person is from the wife's family, and it, like, they do a little bit more of, like, oh yeah, the wife is actually screwed from the beginning because, like, her family was just, like, existed from the dawn of this era, just doing a whole bunch of racist incest to keep the breed pure, and then selling their daughters to people. It's just like, alright, so it's just everything's still bad for that family, like, okay. And guess what? Even though we have multiple characters that could interact with this character, they just never do. Like, yeah. It's just completely irrelevant to everything.
Oh, also,
she's a woman in My Hero Academia. It's expected for them to be in hell. Yeah, that's true.
Also, we have enough money if you want to upgrade your sniper.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I forget, because the sniper is just broken. They need to nerf the sniper in this game. It just plays the game for you.
Dude, I wonder how far you can get just with, like, using snipers and alchemists.
Oh, I know. That is my strategy sometimes. Believe me. Okay, I'm gonna get some money for us. Yeah. I have said this before, like, the way they handle female characters in that show is genuinely so abhorrent that, like, that shit's like, Toriyama is, like, looking up to that dude from hell and being like, damn, I'm proud of you, bro. Damn, you managed to bench a woman with a child that isn't even hers? That's impressive. You managed to fridge a woman who can overwrite reality? I have no idea. Like, there is one character, Lady Nagant, who is, like, the one well-written female character in My Hero. And I swear to God, because, like, you know, which is funny because she's in it for a total of possibly 3 episodes, which just goes to show how some of these things are. With her, it's like, she sustained a lot of injuries, and, you know, she shows up in the final fight. And I was 100% convinced that she was just gonna die from recoil of her own powers by the time that she appeared. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I was just like, the fact that she made it through is abhorrent. We had dudes getting, like, straight up, they got their hearts exploded twice and lived. Motherfuckers got turned to dust. A motherfucker sacrificed his life to save someone else, and they lived. And yet multiple women die of blood loss. It's like, brother. God, and at the same time that this long-ass, like, villain arc is happening, the literal worst, like, hero arc is happening, too. It's literally just, like, their whole, like, they do, like, the inter-class, like, training stuff, and it goes on for so long until something happens, and they have to insert the fucking one character. I don't. They insert the. There is a character in My Hero that is very clearly the author's OC that they wanted to do more with, so they just start putting him everywhere towards the end. And like, and this is like final fourth. Like, from this point on. And it is, up until that point, you have Izuku's power set is pretty set in stone of just, like, you know, you have an insane amount of power behind you that, like, to the point that your body can't even fully handle it because you have 200 years worth of latent energy in you. And, you know, you have the whole arcs going through, like, figuring out how to manage that and control it. And it's like, okay, that's good. And then in the final fourth, you decide to introduce several new powers from that point on. And it's just like, they do some very good stuff with Black Whip, because it's basically just, you know, it's using it in Spider-Man ways, and more advanced than Spider-Man in some cases. You can tell that this author has read a lot of Spider-Man and has his grievances, is the best way to describe what he does with Black Whip. And it does some insanely sick shit with it, where he's just like, in the final battle, it's just like, yeah, my entire body, every single bone in my body is broken. I'm going to puppeteer my own body with the fucking Venom symbiote. Like, that's sick as hell. That's very cool. Every single other power is dog shit. And, like, okay, not all of them are dog shit. One of them is Danger Sense, which once again, Spider-Man. It's just Spider-Man again. Welcome back, Spider-Man. You have Float for flying, you know, that's very good, you know, very important to have. Smokescreen, they actually do interesting things with Smokescreen because the character using it isn't an idiot. And actually knows, like, oh, I can, like, use this in a variety of different ways through fighting to, like, make something that isn't, like, seen as super powerful and use it in smart ways. And then, and that's one of the things, just, like, if you introduced these, like, slowly over time, that would have been great. That way you could see, like, different aspects and how they are used and go into the character's actual intelligence with how they can use them. Because, you know, that's half of their fucking character, at least it should be. And then they have the final two ones, Gear Shift and Fajin. First of all, these are from the second and third users, and dear fucking god, I hate these characters. Okay, so, let's say you are a fucking, like, soldier, essentially, that has been fighting an evil supervillain for, like, has been passed down this ancient power for 200 years to fight this dude. And you're such a whiny fucking bitch that you are purposefully restricting that power, like, your own power from that, just because you don't like the user, even though you want to kill this evil fucking supervillain that has terrorized the world for over 200 years, and you still, like, are such whiny fucking babies that you just, like, you're just like, no, you can't use my power until the final battle. Like, okay, good, I'm glad that you're going to send them in with no training on this shit. And Fajin is fucking pointless. All it is, it's just if you keep doing the same repetitive action over, it charges your power more. That's fine. You know, like, it definitely makes combat easier. Yeah. And then you have Gear Shift, which in theory is awesome. Gear Shift, what it allows someone to do is with an object, they can launch that object without inertia, ignoring laws of the universe to launch it. It is incredibly powerful, and all they ever fucking use this for is to make Punch go harder. And given the fact that this is the same motherfucker who was using Spider-Man web swinging, using that shit from his tongue so that he can puppeteer his own body to continue fighting, why would he just use it for Punch? It's probably because they only gave it to him in the last 5 fucking seconds. And they're just like, alright, gotta do what I fucking can. Even though if you had allowed him to use this in any time prior, you could have killed this man way easier. It's so stupid, and I hate it so much. Like, oh, also, second and third don't have their names revealed until a book that was published later. Like an info book. Which is really funny. But I'm still not gonna call them by their names. I'm dumb and probably never reading this, so what is stopping someone from killing All For One with a 12-gauge shotgun? Now, very interesting point you have brought up. There is 3 characters that are shown to use a gun in combat in My Hero. And they are Snipe, Lady Nagant, and a random side character named Mustard. And the thing with when Mustard uses their gun on their attack, just straight up shot directly towards the face of someone, and they only lived because they had an ability to turn their body to steel. From what we have seen from a multitude of quirks, like, very few things are going to take on a direct bullet blast to the fucking cranium. There are some ones like, you know, shock absorption and, like, impact recoil and shit like that, that we know that they have in their possession, but, like, at a certain point, if you just fire miniguns on someone, there's a limit that the human body can handle. Even superpowered, let's be honest. the #1 American hero, Star and Stripe, who is the woman who got fridged, despite the fact that she can overwrite reality. She has an entire team of fighter jet pilots who do fighting with her. And she is one of the very few smart people in this series because they decided, you know what's a good idea? Let's have multiple fighter jets just shoot into this villain for several days straight until we exhaust all ammunition on board. And that is what, like, weakened them enough to get killed. Like, the entire thing is, like, that at that point, that body was, like, it was one of those things where it's, like, an adaptation to, like, anything that, like, they face, they are supposed to immediately adapt and overcome. So they are being held back by bullets this entire time. Giving a... I believe during that time, the heroes got, like, a full extra day of recuperation, which is nice. And then Star died for no apparent reason. And she still basically killed that motherfucker from beyond the grave, because, they were like, alright, so this villain is able to steal powers. I got an idea. If my ability is stolen, it is going to hunt down and break this man apart from the inside. And it does, because that is her power. Anything she dictates becomes reality. So, at that point, she just, inside, just completely decimates, decimates the inside of this dude's body, destroys half of their power in reserve, and basically allows them to win the fight, essentially. Random woman from America, thank you. Just start firing the fucking tank mortars at the villains, they will be a paste in 10 minutes. One of the girl characters in the show can create anything from their own body. And in the final battle, they do use that to make a massive fucking, like... They make what I am pretty sure is... was like a German World War II concept weapon. For a fucking, like, railgun that decimates with lightning. And it's like, that's awesome. I'm glad you did that. Why for the entire rest of the series is all you did create sticks from your body to fight with? Why just the staffs? You are being hunted by people with guns and literal fucking, like, Chainsaw Man enemies that are zombies that they're not alive anymore. Make a sword. Make a gun. Do it. Please. There is no reason for you to hold back here. You are 16. You are not going to get tried by the Geneva Conventions. My favorite thing is with the introduction of, like, different stories within the same universe, like Vigilantes, people are doing the fucking Star Wars thing where they're just like, hey, why the fuck wasn't this dude here? Like, like people have that joke with Return of the Jedi is just like, why the fuck isn't Ahsoka here? She knows everyone in this room. She knows Luke, she knows Anakin and Vader and the Emperor. I don't think Geneva Conventions matter when you are fighting super terrorists. Yes, correct. They even get to a point, it's like, an earlier portion when Izuku takes down, like, the hero killer earlier in the series, because the hero killer essentially, like, after a pretty decent fight, he's just like, you know what, nah, I've seen your ideals, you are one of the 2 true heroes that still exist in this society, and just lets him go, and, like, lets himself get captured, and, like, straight up, like, kills another villain to save this dude. And they go off and say, like, we can't give you credit for this win because, like, you are not licensed, there is going to be a societal uproar for this. And then when when the author's fucking OC comes back in later, they do not have a license. And they specifically make a point to say that right now licenses don't matter. Just fucking do what you can. It's just like, alright. Cool, man. And then the hero killer comes back, joins the hero's side to fight, and then unfortunately dies in a very bullshit death, in my opinion, but... Because, like, you know, his power is he can paralyze anyone whose blood he ingests. And there is blood all across this battlefield, and he can take down entire armies. And, for some reason, the main villain is just like, nah, but I'm built different, and backhands him through a wall for some reason, even though, like, there's literally no... You better have a license for that heroing, mate. Yeah. It's weird. That's why there's an entire, like... That's why the Vigilantes manga exists, and it goes into, like... There are plenty of people who do basic, like, they're being heroes, essentially, but they're unlicensed, and a lot of heroes just, like, let it slide, because the thing is, it's like, it's helping people more than it hurts. The entire thing is that it makes... The whole reason it's bad is because of insurance and optics. Meanwhile, the optics are a government that is currently, like, you know, enslaving children to create super soldiers like Hawks and Nagant. Nagant is the best written female character because she was another one of those people that were kidnapped to create a, you know, an assassin for the government to take down targets, and she became, like, and, like, watching over, like, this is a character that wanted to be a hero forever, and she was, like, she saw different, like, kids, like, coming up to her and being like, you're, like, such an inspiration or whatever, and she, like, felt, like, such a profound sadness of the fact that she was just, like, killing, like, both innocents and, like, villains alike just because the government was instructing her, that what she did was she literally, like, marched up to the president of Japan and shot them dead!
Oh.
And then she was, put in, the highest security prison on Earth. And then eventually, you know, prison break, she gets out. And eventually, like, once again, Izuku being the one hero with fucking morals in this series, apparently, is able to, like, essentially get through to her that not every person is inherently terrible. And, yeah. Did she use the doohickey? Her entire body is the doohickey. Her body turns into rifles. That's why her name is Nagant. Her arm turns into a sniper rifle, and she can shoot parts of her body with it. And also, this woman is now, like, 40 years old at this point, and eventually, after the war, you know, she's excused from her previous crimes of killing corrupt politicians because, you know, they kinda deserved it. Everyone was like, yeah, okay, that one was bad on us. And now she just lives with this 16-year-old. Definitely nothing, and there's definitely nothing sus about weird. Anything. Nothing to see here.
Oh shit, my phone's at 2%. I gotta go grab my charger. I will be right back. If I leave the call while I'm gone, you know what happened.
Yeah. It's like X-Men if things were more fucked up. Yeah, basically. Lady Nagant, my goat. I don't think this is... Chad, I don't think this is a win. Damn. Wolverine would have a goddamn field day in My Hero. He doesn't. He's a character in Vigilantes. And he gets his ass kicked to him by a pop star. Listen, I'm just saying one thing. With Marvel Tokon being a Marvel fighting game coming out, there is one character in Marvel that I would very much like to see, and that's the fact that All Might fucking existed in a Deadpool comic officially. So we really need to put this motherfucker in Marvel Tokon. That is my opinion. Please. Legally distinct Wolverine doesn't have 50 years of comic bullshit to back him up. All that... Everything with Wolverine ever is 100% pure bullshit. Let's be honest. We can't pretend. Exactly, that's why he's so fun. That's true. Personally, I think they gotta put All Might in Marvel Tokon. They gotta.
Oh, damn, we lost while I was gone?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Dang. What do you want to do?
I don't know. In my brain, I'm just thinking about words.
Words.
Yeah.
They work. They're a thing.
Oh, yeah. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 accidentally leaked because someone at Bandai labeled a fucking YouTube playlist wrong. Don't you love that? But the issue I have with Xenoverse is the same issue that I have with the new My Hero game coming out, and that's the fact that, dear God, I do not want anime arena fighters. They're always bad. They're always bad. Please. Arena fighters have never and will never work. Stop trying them. Stop. Please.
My problem is, all these things you can do with these IPs, and every time they just crank out some cookie cutter, like, arena fighter.
Please, just like, make a 2D fighting game, please. Like, It doesn't even have to be
So
a
then you
good
get-
2D fighting
you get a
game.
2D
Look at
fighters risk-
Nen Impact. That's fine. It's bullshit, but it's like a playable video game.
Well, the thing is, you get the two. See, what happens is you get two different 2D fighters. You get Dragon Ball Fighters, which is awesome,
Yes.
or you get Marvel Tokon, which has absolutely zero sauce.
Make a Smash Brothers clone.
Oh, those are that's the only genre worse than Arena Fighter.
No, I honestly at this point, like, the Smash clones are better than all Arena Fighters at this point.
Actually, do you want to play Smash? Just kind of something to do while we yap.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright.
I
Sorry,
like Smash
Fortnite.
Bros.
Sorry, Fortnite. The update will have to wait.
Sorry, Fortnite. Fartnite is calling.
Sorry, Fortnite.
God, I always forget that the new Mario Tennis is out.
I've heard it's actually really good.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's such a thing as a bad Mario Tennis.
My thing, honestly, and I feel, and yes, I know it's the price point going forward, and I say this as somebody who would gladly play those games, but $70 for stuff like Mario Tennis and Kirby Air Riders is like a bit of a tough pill to swallow.
There's some cool games on the Switch too, but not a single one would justify me purchasing it currently.
None
of them would.
Like, with Air Riders, right? It's like, it's a very well-made game. There's a lot of love, a lot of content. But because it's like Sakurai style, like checklists and stuff, I genuinely don't know. I don't know how much I'll get out of it outside of like City Trial, you know. And then it's like, well, if I would buy it just to play City Trial, it's like, well, is $70 for one map on one game mode really worth it? You know, it's like after a certain point, it's like, that's why honestly, I miss the death of the $50, $60 price point because I feel like it's a weird psychological thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
$60 is closer to $50, so it's easier for me to justify like impulse buys or grabbing a game I maybe was not like super sold on, you know. But then 70, even though it's only, you know, quotes, only $10 more.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the psychological impact is so huge because I feel like once you get to like,
by the way.
Cool. Because once you get to like $70, I feel like the whole proposition kind of changes, you know, because it's so much closer to $100 on like a psychological level.
Yeah, I have downloaded more Mii Fighters.
Oh no.
It's my favorite thing. We talked about this a little bit, like, online earlier. And that's the fact that, like, God, I miss custom moves in Smash.
Yeah, the custom moves were sweet.
Yeah, they were broken and poorly thought out and desperately need better balancing. But also, oh my God, I would, like, really like to have those back.
Yeah, but also, have you considered it's cool?
It's way cooler than most other, like, gimmicks in Smash. Like, oh boy, I sure love Smash Run.
No, I'm
you
a
sound
Smash
a little
Run.
nasally congested. That's mean. I just have a lisp.
That's rage bait, bro.
That's rage bait. Guess Apina. Timeout rage bait.
Oh,
Don't
God.
kill.
I just oh fuck.
Goodbye, Ryan. I didn't even check what moves I had. Oh, I have the worst counter in the game. Let's fucking go.
I like Smash. I don't know if a new one would actually excite me, is the thing.
I want the next Smash to be like something a bit different, you know? Because like there's so many characters now that it's like
this feels like the pinnacle of like
of what you can do with this style of Smash, you know?
Yeah, like content wise, yeah. Hey. Oh well.
Get fucked over by Pong, idiot.
Well, Pong just say well, not anymore, but no, it's
600 seconds in the chamber, damn. Oh god, which one's real?
Not that one.
It's fine! It worked! No, it didn't. It came back. Because I died. Ah, shit! Oh god, that hit! No! The British! Uh-oh. Oh god, you... 2 in a row! Uh-oh. Oh, come on!
Oh no, I missed.
You could have at least gone for like a different character, that time! Oh my god!
Bonk.
Ow! Ow!
That counter does suck. Wow.
You wanna know why? Because it doesn't fucking work. The fucking hit sphere for it is garbage.
Oh fuck. Uh-oh. Well.
You see that you see the little spark where it happens? That's the only part that counters.
Really?
Yep. And because it's a throw, it can be, you know, missed because of how gravity works. Yes, it is the smallest grab in the game, but it does make up for it with the fact that it is the grab with the least amount of ending lag after a miss. So you can spam the shit out of it if you want. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Let's go for you. I've downloaded all of these from the internet, so just whatever is available on the front page of Nintendo's dumb shop. Unfortunately, a lot of the highest rated ones relate to people who are in the news very frequently as of late, so... Because, you know, gamers are not it's the villager from Minecraft, idiot.
Oh. Duh.
My favorite thing about Mii Sword Fighter is they have 2 moves that are exactly the same in their custom slot.
Yeah.
For their side B and down B, you both get that. Except the down B version is better because it doesn't take up a projectile.
No.
And also it does like the side B can charge, but it doesn't. The side B charge doesn't do as much damage as down B at base. Like, it's so terrible. Fucking Isaac Golden Sun is kicking your ass, bro.
I know.
Brother, he's just motherfucking crazy hand in this bitch. Ow! Yeah, if I tried to counter with Brawler on that hit that you countered, it wouldn't work. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Yep, because it doesn't hit the pokes.
Damn, really?
Yep. It is literally just the sphere. Yeah, why are you a beam? Wait, can I unlock 2 of these in a row? No! How did that hit? DI! DI! I'm not DIing out of this shit.
It's alright, well, I just got... Oh, well, I what? Sure, man.
The villager smash has arrived. A true grab needs no range, all it needs is violence. This is true. Which is why the grab that you want to use is suplex on Brawler and not the counter. DI means something entirely different to my rotted Street Fighter 6 brain. DI just means directional input here, I think, so... I don't know Smash terminology. There's some weird there's, like, specific names for, like, fucking wolf tech in Brawl. One of my favorite things is if you pick up an item as Wolf in this game, his animations revert to Brawl Wolf. There has never been a Smash Brothers game that hasn't been rushed. Ryan is missing.
Oh, sorry. I thought I queued up already.
Nah, you timed out.
The fuck is that?
It's Metal Sonic. It does kind of look like Metal Sonic, is the thing. Like,
yeah,
it's
I see the vision though.
Like it's close enough that I'm like, yeah, damn, this is impressive. Considering it's all with like real me parts and shit. Like,
I still
PK Fire.
I still think it was a mistake to not backport Miitopia's Mii Maker as like a new Mii Maker. I feel like
that would have been a good idea. I don't know why they didn't do that. I guess it's because, like, you know, too much creativity in that caused a lot of racism, you know.
I guess.
But at the same time, you were literally looking for it, like...
Yeah.
Like, with my Miitopia streams and everything, it's like, me and Gesapina scoured for different characters. And, you know, you come across bad ones sometimes, and you know what you do? You scroll the fuck past.
Yeah.
Ah! Whoa-oh. I don't like zoners. I really don't. Especially in Smash. If your Smash character cannot exist by running the fuck down on someone and hitting buttons, then that's a problem.
Bro,
hit him with the Falco lasers.
That's it? Deoxys just shoots a fucking beam in straight down?
Yep. No, I needed that more than you.
I think you've been a little greedy. You've gotten like every assist trophy so far.
You have gotten all of them this match. Fuck you.
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't know if I make it back to stage. Ah! Why did I walk into that?
No!
Yeah, let's go Ichimaru, or whatever the fuck your name is. Togedemaru.
Dude, this dude's just fucking ledge camping.
He's so good. They should put him in as a character. I think the real winner was Togedemaru, whatever the fuck his name was. Okay, no more Gunner. I don't particularly like Gunner. Most of the Miis in Miitopia are just someone's autistic special interest. This is true, and I love that. I think this is Makima. I think... It's hard to tell. Because their name was just in Japanese and I didn't translate it.
Maybe?
I think I've gotten multiple of people's like OCs throughout this.
No, it's Makima, because the orange guy.
Okay. Christ, I need to get a single hit in. Ryan's rage at Chainsaw Man is coming through. This is like the worst me brawler loadout I think I've ever like experienced. That is a fucking Palkia.
I got uh-oh.
Okay. You fucked yourself over with the recovery.
Maybe, yeah.
I have already forgotten how controls work.
You want another one?
Please. Jesus Christ. And a Genesect. Oh my god, why doesn't this have armor on it? What? All other moves of that variety have some form of armor.
Well...
Ugh! No!
Yes.
Oh my god, that didn't kill it. You bitch! You stank bitch! No. Why did you think that would work?
I forgot what her final smash was.
Were you trying to do the Lucina cross map thing?
Yeah.
Not all Fire Emblem characters are the same. You should know better than this. This is like the most different of all of Fire Emblem characters. Ow. Side B instead of up. No.
Are you gonna, like, at least take a stock off me?
Probably not. Not Bomber, man! I just played one of your terrible Game Boy games. How are you alive? And I have to drag you back to stage to get back. Die, Bomberman, you dumb shit. How are you still alive? No! Fucking Metroid.
You like that Metroid combo?
No, I don't. Oh shit, I do actually have one of the better moves for this, at least. Okay. It's good to know now. I didn't want to try to use it in, because it's me Brawler's best recovery tool is their down B.
Hey, Knuckle Joe!
We love Knuckle Joe in this house. Fuck! If Snake Metal Gear were made in Smash Ultimate, they would let him shoot people with a regular gun like Joker. Yeah, probably. I like this dragon horse. It's what they look like.
I forgot how fun Corrin is to play as.
Oh, Corrin is an amazingly fun character. It's a shame that they came out when they did. You know? They got real unfortunate.
I mean, you can always bank if a new Fire Emblem's coming out during a Smash release cycle. You can always bank on them getting DLC.
That's true. Well, we know that now. She was the first.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think this is a character from an anime, but I don't know. This might also just be an OC.
I mean, even at the time, I didn't really mind it, because, like, she looked cool. Like, I think it was, like, everybody went wild over the concept of having a DLC character.
Mm-hmm. Everyone was like, oh my god, they're gonna get Goku in.
Yeah.
I think that was honestly part of the issue.
Yeah, everyone had too high expectations for the first DLC character. I mean, second, technically, because Mewtwo was a bonus, wasn't he?
Yeah. But also, she was immediately after Cloud, which is always, like, a thing, you know? Like,
was she?
Yeah, she was before Bayonetta. She was the second to last. And I think people were a little bit annoyed because Roy already got added as DLC.
No, Roy was a stock character.
No, he was not.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Ultimate. Sorry, you're right.
And Corrin came out in 4.
Yeah.
I do love how much like love went into Roy in 4. Like they actually like did a lot to declone him. And they actually fixed a lot of his bugs from Melee, which is good. Because Roy was made in the literal last day of that game's development. What are you saying? Sorry.
They've done a lot to declone a lot of characters, which is weird that clones still... I mean, I guess that's why they did the Echo Fighter branding.
Yeah.
But it's still weird that, like, Ganondorf is still, like, 75%...
Mostly Captain Falcon, yeah.
Captain Falcon, yeah.
I think the funniest thing is that they finally gave Ganondorf his swords, and it's for a Ganondorf that has never used a sword ever.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Windbox, baby! That's called a windbox. You get dragged in. Hey, it's your wife.
You know, Twilight Princess is one of the only ones I've never finished.
Which is weird, because you like goth girls. And you... Midna seems exactly your type, to be honest.
What are you talking about? Literally, look at my dating repertoire, bro.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
I got the files on hand.
You got the files?
The Ryan files. Ryan, it says here that 6 of your girlfriends were all named Mia. What's going on here? It is genuinely a funny coincidence, but like that shit just happens. It's a common name.
It is a very funny coincidence
that you have heard about 5,000 times.
Until like my buddy's dad brought it up, and I was like, "Oh shit, you're right."
What? Why did that? Why is it going down? No, my orb.
Fake. Well, that one's fake, I think.
Nope.
No. They just do that. So, oh, I guess because then it would be
to make it confusing, idiot.
Because then it would be probably be too easy to differentiate between the real and the fake ones.
Yeah, exactly. I love the fact that me Sword Fighter is a better zoner than me Gunner.
You'd think that would be the opposite, right?
Well, to be fair, they only have... this character only has 2 projectiles. It just so happens that they're both very good.
That's fair.
Also, going back to the whole Echo Fighter thing, like, the thing is, it's like... The difference between Lucina and Marth is way bigger than people would assume. At least in previous. The difference between spacing is huge, and it genuinely changes a lot with how you play the game.
Yeah, I mean, because it's the difference between tipper and no tipper, and then you figure if there's no tipper, then then her attacks have been slightly buffed to accommodate that. So it's like it changes the whole approach.
It does. Like, I genuinely think that. When it comes to, like, Marth and Lucina, there is a lot of value in how they are differentated.
And then Chrome's cool.
Chrome's bullshit, and I don't like him. Get him out. Chrome, I don't give a shit about. We can send that motherfucker away.
I just think it's neat that...
he exists as both a Mii fighter and as a character.
Yeah. And it's like because he's like his moveset's like a mix of like
Ike and Roy.
Yeah, I guess he is closer to Roy.
He's technically considered a Roy Echo Fighter, which in my opinion is bullshit.
Because he is...
he's more of an Ike clone in my opinion, I'm gonna be honest.
Not just because he has the recovery, but I feel like he feels more like Ike.
He's a heavyweight swordy. And he has moves from Ike. Oh my god. Brother, you can count all of the moves I'm making.
Dude, I'm literally just sitting here.
I can't do shit. What happened? We started dissing Sakurai's favorite character Crom, and he got upset.
Oh no. Don't stay away from me. Stay away! Oh, No!
Ah, didn't make it back.
Wait, bro. What is my luck with Pokeballs today?
Dude! Ah! God! The Latinas! They're here!
What's with my luck with Pokeballs
What's with
today?
these homies? Just in my crowd. Why do they try to
What's
front?
with these homies?
This is my Bob! Oh my god! Shadow the Hedgehog! He heard Latinos and he came.
Dude, he saved you, by the way, because you were about to get...
I can't hit you! Why can I not hit you in that?
Dude, because you were just about to get hit with the nastiest down air of all time, and then Shadow came out.
Don't wonder why they chose to have Snake be a horrifying chimera of father and son, because he was probably kind of rushed, as in everything was in Brawl. My favorite thing about Brawl is it had a way longer development than Melee. A total of 6 months. No.
No!
No! You made me drop it, you cunt! Get in here, Knuckle Joe 2! Do you want to play anyone other than Corrin? Because you're kinda kicking my ass with nothing but Corrin.
You can switch characters. I'm tired of losing.
I'm tired of losing, he says. Okay, I'll switch characters. You know, got it, man. You want me to pick a character? All right.
No, I'll switch.
No, you're fine, you're fine. Let me switch. If you insist, my friend. My boy. These
You're
times of... Dog, that's incorrect. Different one. You made me pull out the youngling for nothing.
Listen, I am the worst Captain Falcon player known to man. All I do is I chase reversed Falcon punches and perfectly placed forward airs for the knee bonus. That's all I do. That is all I know how to do. And that is all I care to try to do.
That's fine. Damn, that hitbox is a lot smaller than I thought it was.
I didn't even know Dr. Wily was a...
I forget Mega Man is in this game.
Isn't it crazy how we got Mega Man 11 and everybody thought it would... And everybody thought it would be like some new direction, right? Nope. Be like, oh, maybe we'll get a new X game.
No.
Just for them to have to wait like fucking 5 more years just to get Mega Man 12.
Mega Man 12 doesn't exist. What? What are you talking?
No, it was announced.
Is it?
It was announced at like the Game Awards or some shit.
Oh. Oh right, you don't have the bow. There goes my shield. That is a fucking Kyurem!
Butt punch. Oh,
I didn't have a bomb ready.
I could have gotten greedy and spiked you there, but...
You could have.
I'm an ethical Smash player.
That didn't hit somehow. We would like to alert the court of how that did not hit somehow.
Because I like...
How the fuck did... Ugh. Okay, I gotta lock the fuck in, apparently. I'm rusty on the sticks.
Dude, what the hell?
Doug, you need to stop! Like, this is how?
Dude, how am I getting all these legendaries from stock-ass Pokeballs?
Ah! The motherfucker is hitting me with the Kirby Final Smash!
I do love how some of the Pokemon are just like Zoroark is just straight up like a Final Smash.
Yes! Keldeo there was multiple Kirby Final Smashes! How the hell are I gonna get Metal Gear Solid 4 to run on Switch 1 in portable mode? They're not.
Well, the thing is, right, with Metal Gear Solid 4 is like a lot of which.
Fuck you.
Don't get me wrong. I think getting a Switch 1 port is hilarious when Metal Gear Solid 2 runs worse on Switch 1 than it did on PS2. But at the same time, right, there's a likely chance that Metal Gear Solid 2 is just running like on an emulator, which is probably why it runs like ass, because there's so much overhead. Whereas Metal Gear Solid 4 is new enough that like running it on an emulator would be a pain in the ass and not worth it. So they're probably legit just going to do like a proper port. Chicken Little.
It's like the one kid who used to go to our middle school who was Chicken Little.
I don't remember that. Oh,
you don't remember the kid at our school who looked like Chicken Little?
No, can't say I do. Dude, oh, that is
You
crazy.
are literally just walking into Falcon Punches. I don't know what you're doing here.
I didn't realize that it. I didn't realize that it's super armor. Oh fuck, I went the wrong way.
Yeah, it's actually better than Falcon Punch because it has super armor. And comes out a frame faster, fun fact.
Oh, does it?
Yep. We don't know why. They just decided Mii Brawler gets to have a better Falcon Punch.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it was running on the Xbox version, which makes it already kind of bad. Yeah, that'll do it. It's an unfortunate fact about Metal Gear Solid 2 on the Xbox, which is... And also Metal Gear Solid 2 on PC, which was a terrible port. Brother! I need you to play other characters.
Oh, hey, thank you.
You are the mother of fuckers!
Oh, I'll be back after this match.
Uh-huh.
It almost looked like I body slammed you there.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I know. I'm in a match. I'll be out.
I'm so pissed.
You blew a 3-1 lead, I just want to say.
No, I didn't. Chicken Little did.
Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes.
I'm gonna leave because I want dinner.
Alright.
We'll talk later. Oh no! I wasn't recording this part of the stream!
Oh no!
Oh, I have to download the VOD. No. Bye.
But yeah, I'm gonna get back on after dinner.
Okay.